A major development has just been confirmed for Social Security beneficiaries across the United States. A new monthly financial support program, totaling up to $2,600, has officially been approved. These supplemental deposits are intended to ease the growing financial burden many recipients have been facing, and the rollout is set to begin as early as next month. A phased rollout strategy has been adopted, with the first group of 14 states selected based on regional cost of living. Data. Those living in these states could soon see substantial increases in their monthly income. This marks a historic turning point, an effort to directly address the widening gap between standard Social Security benefits and real-world living expenses. Over time, many beneficiaries have voiced concerns about rising housing costs, healthcare bills, and basic living expenses far outpacing cost of living adjustments. These personal stories and difficult choices between medicine and meals or rent and utilities have played a role in prompting this new measure. This supplemental payment program differs from previous temporary aid. Instead of being a one-time check, it has been structured as an ongoing monthly benefit designed specifically for Social Security recipients, including those on retirement, SSDI, or SSI. Qualification will be based on existing enrollment and additional factors, such as benefit, level, household size, local living costs, and geographic location. A notable feature of the program is its regional launch. Rather than rolling out nationwide all at once, it begins with 14 states identified as facing the highest economic strain. These states include California, New York, Massachusetts, Hawaii, Alaska, New Jersey, Maryland, Connecticut, Washington, Oregon, Illinois, Colorado, Nevada, and Rhode Island. For those in these states, the first supplemental payments are expected to begin arriving on June 15th. Recipients using direct deposit will see the funds appear separately from regular monthly benefits labeled as SSA subpayment. For paper check recipients, a delay of about 5 to 7 days is anticipated. Personalized eligibility details will appear in beneficiaries' MySSA accounts in the weeks leading up to payment. The amount each person receives may differ. While the maximum is set at $2,600, a sliding scale will determine individual supplement levels. Factors such as current Social Security benefit amounts, housing costs, healthcare needs, and household circumstances will influence the final figure. Importantly, these payments have been classified as excluded income, meaning they will not count against eligibility for other federal assistance programs like SNAP, Medicaid, or Medicare savings programs. This ensures that recipients will not lose other support because of this added help. For those outside the initial 14 states, additional rollout phases are scheduled. Phase 2, involving 12 more states, is expected 3 months after the initial launch, followed by Phase 3, 13 states, another 3 months later. A final phase will include all remaining states and U.S. territories within about a year. Concerns about the program's longevity have been addressed. A dedicated funding source has been allocated to support the initiative, with the goal of long-term sustainability. For recipients whose finances are managed by a representative payee, standard rules will apply. The funds must be used for the beneficiary's current needs or saved for future care. Questions have also arisen regarding senior housing and how these payments may affect rent. In subsidized housing where rent is based on income, changes may occur. In contrast, fixed-rate rental agreements should remain unaffected outside normal lease updates. Legal support is advised if unexpected changes occur. Regarding Medicare premiums, most beneficiaries should see no immediate changes. Medicare-related income thresholds are determined from prior tax years, though notable increases in total annual income may influence future premium levels. However, for most, no changes are expected in the short term. No application is required for most recipients. The Social Security Administration will rely on existing records to determine eligibility and benefit amounts. In rare cases, additional documentation may be requested. Notices with specific instructions will be sent out roughly 30 days before each state's scheduled rollout. As these supplemental funds begin arriving, beneficiaries are encouraged to prioritize their financial well-being. Suggestions include addressing delayed health and safety needs, reducing high-interest debt, building an emergency fund, or investing in improvements that enhance quality of life and independence. While the monthly supplements themselves won't count against program limits, accumulated savings could eventually affect eligibility for programs with strict asset thresholds. For those affected, planning how to responsibly use or protect these funds will be key. For many, this announcement brings long-awaited hope and relief. Ongoing updates will follow as more information becomes available regarding payment calculations, state-by-state implementation, and personal experiences from those already receiving the benefit.